Live streaming is on.
Okay, all right. Now say what you were saying again.
From the beginning.
Yeah. So I was looking at it. Wasn't and that when I booted again, it wasn't reading. So
We were talking about the do you think yin and yang matches? And I'm like, I think like it's hard to say, but I feel like it it has to. Like opposites definitely do attract. Like two introverts just doesn't make sense. Like I feel like their personality is more homebody personalities and they don't tend to like, push the other to want to like, do things or go out or they rather be inside and away from other people. But I feel like an introvert with the extrovert, they kind of like balance each other out because extroverts want to do too much. Introverts be like, yo, let's calm down. Let's just chill. We ain't got to do too much. Just want to be like, okay, let's go to the movies. Let's go have a picnic night. And be like, oh, like let's just stay home. Let's cook in. So each of them will balance each other out. And he still has some, ugly duckling syndromes that I feel like he's still working through. Like even though he glowed up and everything, but I feel like he still has some things that kind of low key, like you can still see it in him. And she definitely has some insecurities that she's still working through because she was back there with the rest of the girls and she was like, oh, there was so many pretty girls that he could pick from. Girl, you're pretty too. Like you have a whole lot of traits and stuff about you. Like you have moral, you have value. Like so, I don't know. I feel like also he might feel like when he picked her, he was like, "Oh, that's perfect." Like he wouldn't get cheated on by her, or like he feels safe and comfortable.
uh,
But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
just it's like oh great. I don't have to worry about her being cheated on.
Hmm.
But
You know that be the thought. Cause I'm telling you, him being cheated on,
well, I
that you
mean, no
still
one
getting
wants to.
PTSD from that.
Yeah, no one wants to get cheated on. So
Yeah. At this point in
And
time,
then,
getting cheated on is part of the everyday life. The way these folks cheating out here.
yeah, because I was about to ask you. So would you accept getting cheated on if you know if you dating somebody or no?
Well, it depends. People can accept a lot of things. It truly does depend. It depends on the situation. It depends on the moment. It depends on the person.
I mean, me personally, I've never cheated, so I won't. I don't know if I would accept it. So I've never cheated. So
Me personally, been cheated on, and I can't say, "Oh, I never accepted," because I did accept it. So it's not like I can say, "Oh, me before being cheated on was dead serious." Like, "Oh, I'll never accept it." Could never. What?
so what made you accept it when it did happen?
It was many factors. Like you don't want to like failure is not is one of those deadliest things in red flags. Feeling like you failed in something. Let it be relationship, let it be like work, let it be whatever. Feeling like you didn't go like, didn't finish the mission or didn't finish the job or you it's like you failed at it. And so you tell yourself like it's okay. Um it'll get better. It's I'm telling you, it depends on the situation because some people say, "Oh, I could never accept being cheated on." You don't know until it happens to you in a relationship if you're willing to accept it. Do you love the person enough to just cancel, to just completely shut them out and close the door?
Honestly, that's a very realistic answer. That's a very real answer. I've never been, as far as I'm concerned, I've never been cheated on,
Mm.
or at least that
But
I.
if you're truly deeply in love with the person, you have invested time and they cheated on you, could you tell yourself like, yeah, I'm done. I can't. You can probably be upset for a very long time and it could probably hurt you and break you down, but just, shutting it down instantly, shutting down your emotions, your feelings instantly, could you
So
really, 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 truly in your heart be like, I gave up on love instantly? Been with this person, really, truly seen a future with this person, and the situation happened. Could you shut down your emotions instantly?
okay, so let me ask you this: how does being cheated on, did it drastically change your relationship, and uh, do you have like trust in future men or something like that? Because I've seen like where cheating affects people just like him. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he might be skeptical of like jumping back into relationships because most people been cheated on. They usually blame themselves, or it's like, was that a reason they cheated on? Or could I did something better?
Mm-hmm.
So
So I know for a fact I don't have trust issues because I don't believe that every situation is the same. It's just physically impossible to say that I'm gonna go into something and this person's gonna cheat on me. Because that'd just be stupid of me to think that like, oh, I'm gonna go in here and this person. If it happens, was I expecting it? No, but did it happen? Yeah. I didn't get in a relationship being like, oh, he's definitely gonna cheat on me. I was thinking to myself, he could never. What? Never. But then it happens. And the one, I don't care what anybody say, being cheated on is like the biggest mental blow any person can go through because you start questioning you as a person. What did you lack? What did you not do right? Where did you fail at? What can you do to make yourself a better person? What can you do to make yourself better for your partner? Then you start changing who you are to match your partner's need, because you felt like you must have lacked something. It was something missing on your part, not their part, but on your part.
oh, damn, that is some real shit. Like, did you did you thought about stepping out on that person when they did it?
No, at
No.
that time, it was not even a thought about it. It was just pure on like shock. The initial shock, it was never a thought about, oh, let me go seek revenge. Seek revenge? That means I would have to increase it's the weird thing is when you have morals
Mm-hmm.
also in the midst, and then you're also thinking to yourself, yeah, okay, if I go seek revenge, oh, I'm gonna go cheat. That's increasing your body count for what?
Okay.
That does
Uh,
nothing. The person already cheated on you. You breaking them down does nothing for you. Because the thing about a guy cheating on a female, oh, he's not considered a thought. He's not considered a hoe. He's not considered a slut.
uh-huh.
But a female going around, thoughting and botting, it's like, dang, that girl nasty.
Oh yeah, she out here thotting
She
around.
for the streets.
She for the she belong to the streets.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, so last question. We can wrap this video up. Um, like has the temptation to cheat always been there? Because you and I, we both in the Navy, and we was on deployment. We was on deployment, so obviously, there's other people out there. So was the temptation to cheat ever there for you? And how did you fight? How did you fight that temptation?
I don't think I ever had the temptation to cheat. If when I was in my, and I was dead serious in it,
You break it up a little bit,
even
D.
even when it was terribly bad, toxic, like should have been let go. I
B,
just I
B, break
I
it up.
never. Hmm?
You're breaking up a little bit.
I said when I was in my relationship, regardless
Just
if it was toxic or bad or I should have been let go, it was just never a thought um to go out there and act up. I just could not. It was just not even a thought about it. Like I never had that like want or that need. Like the temptation did not, for me, it just did not exist. Now, if I was single, not in a relationship, broke up, then the temptation might have been hard. But I guess when you're already tied to someone, even if you're in the talk, to me, I feel like even in the talking stage, if you're just in the talking stage, getting to know each other, and I'll say girls with morals, even in the talking stage, let's say talking to be in a relationship or talking to be a fiance or talking to get married, girls with morals, it is hard for us to distinguish between single and talking because we in our brains we're in a relationship. We might be the only one in this relationship, but we're in it. Like you're it. There's no other option.
so when you're talking to somebody, you're not even entertaining other people. It's just you and that person.
Yes, girls with morals.
Okay, all right.
Because some girls could be talking to 20 other people. Like I could pretend like, oh, let's pretend that we're talking to multiple people,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just some people our brain isn't wired to really play that like that city girl life dreams.
Okay, so you're definitely like, I cannot entertain multiple dudes. If I like you, it's just you all the way, and I'm putting
Yeah.
all my money on you.
if if you're it, if I say in my head like, yo, I can see a future,
Uh huh.
I the thought of temptation just does not exist. Like just everyone just starts to seem like it's not there.
Okay. I was the one time me for the one time, and this was when I was in the Navy. The one time, and it was just like when I was with my ex at the time, and we wasn't even going through like no bad arguments or no bad phase. It was like going good, but it was this other girl for some reason. Like I felt the attraction, and I don't know if it was like back and forth, but I felt this type of attraction. And there was this one time where I was like in the shop, and she just like laid on me, and it's like the one time I was like, it felt good, but this ain't
Hmm.
right, and I had to I had to tell myself like I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back, and I never came back into that spot the space for until like the next day.
Mm, that temptation was hot.
Yeah, and I was like, I had to catch myself because I said, look, like you spent all this time courting this one girl, it'd be kind of bullshit. You do that to her and all that stuff. Because, like I said, I don't cheat, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the temptation has been there, and I feel like if it's worth it or not, I kind of like weigh it out if it's worth it or not, and if it's not worth it, I just don't do it. And I never saw it was worth it, so I never did it. So
Hmm. I think a lot of times we're sometimes oblivious to temptation too. Like other
yeah,
people will
I
see it,
definitely am. I definitely
other
am.
people will see it, and we like it don't even register to us because we're not even thinking in that mindset of like, yo, do they want me?
Yo,
Is this
that's
person
that's
feeling
me.
on me?
Yo, that's me in general because it was one time. Uh, I don't like I said I don't know if the girl liked me or not, but it was just like she was. I was with my ex and like we was with some friends, and this one girl she was like laughing extra hard and all that stuff, and my girl side eyed her, and it was like uh she was just like I don't like the. It's just like I don't like that girl. It was like what's wrong with her? It's just like she was just something about I don't like her and all that other shit. So it was just like I'm thinking she just tripping, and then come to find out, it's just she just had like a big old crush on me, and I was just oblivious. It's just like I wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention. It's like and me, I'm like I ain't paying attention to nobody but you. It's just like I'm with you, and that's all that matters.
exactly.
But but like I guess like anything, the bell will probably be obvious. It probably be obvious for the women to understand, pick it up before the men do, because I think y'all see the signs. Like I said, y'all see the signs better. Because me,
Yeah, we see
I
the
just think I'll
signs
be
when it ain't towards us. When we when the signs be deep in our face, everybody else be like, "Yo, I think you bought the kid," and you be like, "Nah, that's just a homie. Like that's just a friend." You don't see it, but everybody else see it. Like, nah, that person cheating extra hard. They be coming over here for no reason, and you be like, "It's because they don't got nothing to do." I think we be oblivious to our own signs.
I,
Honestly speaking, like because you don't expect it. And so when it pops up and you just like and then unless you cuz the thing is you also not going to assume anything because assuming is making an ass out of you and me, but like it's just the whole process is I'm not going to assume that you think I'm cool or think like I might be your type and we in friend zone and I'm over here, you know, ready to jump out of friend zone and you ain't even thinking about jumping out of friend zone. I'm just now we both look now I look stupid and now you looking like what's going on over here? Like I might need to, disperse and now you done lost a friend.
so you look for vibes. That's what you're saying. Would you say you look for if the vibe is there? Are you are you first of all are you the type of person that makes the first move, or does the man has to make the first move?
Oh hell no, I ain't making no first move. Hell no to the rejection. Hell to the no.
Oh,
Mm-mm. I think, honestly, I have so many friends who are like the first move type, and I just think it's so bold and like bomb of them. It's just not me. I, I, I,
you know
I
what's
don't
weird?
think.
Because I look at you as the take charge type.
Yeah, I'm not about to take charge in no man aspect, and that's a man aspect right there. I'll take charge in some bills. I'll take charge in making sure the house is on perfection.
hmm
But running up on you and telling you my thoughts, feelings, and everything else without knowing exactly like if we on the same vibe length, nah, I'm not doing that. Like, and I know how guys feel because I'm just like, for a guy, it has to be hard because it's expected of y'all to be the one to make the first move. Not, not trying to put this gender role or something on
nah,
guys, but
you right. You right. But go ahead. You right.
But it's expected of guys to be the one to make the first move, the same way it's expected of guys to be the one to, propose marriage.
Hmm.
And there's the few people who want to change the gender roles and whatever because they tired of waiting for the guy to finally, do what they supposed to do. But I don't mind waiting.
So I'm not gonna see you on bended knee asking your significant other to marry
Never. I don't even think
you.
God made my knees for that.
Never.
He sure enough did not.
All right, let's finish this video up.
I think that would be definitely in the books for sure.
This is the fun part. Oh.
Nope.
Ooh, he a mouth breather. Look at that. He a mouth breather.
Yeah,
And the haircut. Ooh, the typical Asian haircut too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Them
slanted.
bangs grew out.
Got the
He's
bang
still,
bang.
yeah, them things was really sparse. That hair was thin back then.
Ooh. Oh man.
He did glow up.
Oh yeah, he definitely he can't even look at himself. Look at him. He was like, oh God.
I hate it.
Oh.
No, can we stop now? Why are we still filming? I think I was around maybe I was in 5th grade. I would always tell my barber to just do whatever to my hair. They literally did whatever to my hair.
I think it's adorable. I think, but it's definitely a glow up. I can see it.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
Thank you. If it wasn't, I would be kind of sad.
What a glow up means to me is learning to be comfortable with who you are and being happy in the skin that you're in.
She was funny. She was really funny. So I commend her for that.
Honestly, being really ambitious back then and being really creative has gotten me, where I am today, and even just moving to LA. So I had big dreams back then, and I'm really glad that she persisted with them and was, confident with them.
I think this is just me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to say she's the prettiest out of all of them.
Mm-hmm. Her and the barrette girl.
I think that was number 4.
Yeah, number 4, I think.
Yeah. Both of them was really pretty. That's it.
Both of them were really pretty.
But I feel like she had the least glow up out of everybody because she, like I said, she's already pretty. Like I said, this is not a bad picture to me. This is if you just, I was like, oh, you was cute as a kid.
She looks the same, exactly the same.
Yeah. Not like the Asian boy. That's Clark Kent, Superman. Yeah, but this is not bad.
Yeah. And I know for a fact her kid's gonna come out good.
Yeah. I wonder people gonna be looking for these people after they do these YouTube videos and shit.
I think so. I feel like they low key be getting clout from this.
Okay. All right.
Experiencing life and growing from a child to a woman has definitely been an interesting evolution. But I wouldn't change my journey for anything. And yeah, I'm really proud of who I became.
Do you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is my?
Oh, they exchanged numbers for real.
No, stop. We're not talking about that. There you go.
And they're laughing, so I guess that's a win.
Yeah, I am also going to say that is a win as well. So overall thoughts about the video?
I liked it. It was cute. It was very different. I would say that. I guess the 2000s glow up versus what we're accustomed to in the 90s, the early 2000s for what glow up really looked like when we seen TV shows for is very different. I feel like the 22s, 20s, 21, 22, their definition glow up is very much not what I would consider a definition of glow up. Now, Dude is definitely a glow up. All them other people that was standing there, mm-mm. All them girls was definitely not a glow up. Only thing that changed was the clothes they wear and their confidence level. That was the only thing that changed.
I also agree with you. Is what's funny because like it's off screen, but I'm looking at some of the old like there's an old Jenny Jones one for like Geek the Chic. It's like from Nerd to Knockout, and it's in 2000. So
Ooh, let's do that.
you want to do that? Hold on.
Yeah, let's do it right now. If you have it on you, if you have it available.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll pop it up right now for you. All right.
Mm.
So at least we can get some comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. To 2000s, everybody. This is what I grew up with. When you talk about Geek the Chic, this is what B&B talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Our next guest, her name is Mickey. Now, Mickey says that she was a nerdy girl with glasses and got teased for wearing clothes from Walmart. The worst, she says, is when her bullies would pull her hair and smack her in
She
the back.
looked like Jeffrey Dahmer, honestly.
She look like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, don't she?
It's the look. This
With
is
the
what I'm
glasses?
saying. This is now that's Geek the Chic. That's a glow up. Let's see what she looks
Today,
like.
Mickey's doing all the smacking WWF smack.
Oh, by the way, she's a professional wrestler now, so I already know what she looked like. So I don't know if you're familiar with Mickey James.
Mm-mm.
All right.
SmackDown style. This is a little peek at Mickey. Come on out here, Mickey.
What in the world?
Thank God for the censorship.
Ah, Mickey. You didn't hurt yourself, did you? Oh, no. Okay. You're a pro wrestler? You know what? You guys gotta be careful. She's a pro wrestler. You don't want to mess with her. Don't want to mess with her. She's a wrestler.
Oh, she was 21 at this time.
Yeah. So Mickey, get out of my face. Yeah.
Can you see what she looked like? Because I might have to pull up what she another video just to show you what she looked like.
I'm so confused. Because the girl in the picture looked like a white person.
Because I know who this is. This is Mickey James. Let's bring up Trish. And she still look good too. Versus Trish Stratus at WrestleMania 22. I don't know if I can bring that up. Let's just put up Mickey James.
What about right at the bottom? Okay, so she is a white girl.
Yeah, she is a white girl.
Well, Jenny Jones, sis was looking very much light skinned. I was so confused. I was like, wait, the original girl was giving
Yeah,
white girl.
but that's what she looked like. If you can see what she looked like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that right there is like Geek the Chic. I think there's another one too.
What's the picture of our next?
If I can find it. I don't know about that one.
Revenge by showing off how hot and sexy they've become.
I remember this show.
Back in high school.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this episode when they used to do that, I used to be like, I was so young and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to glow up.
Because of the way she looked. She says she was called names like Mullet Head and Four Eyes and Frumpy.
I'm sorry.
All through school.
I'm sorry. Anybody with a mullet, I'm not gonna say you deserve to get clowned on, but I don't know if people like. This is why I think adults set their kids up for failure sometimes.
It's that movie. That movie was so epic, though. That mullet used to look so cool when I seen it. I was like, man.
Oh God! Look at that. She looked like
And
a
now so many people does this style, the bow bangs and stuff. I'm just like, wow, I
The
feel
only
so bad
person
because
I think that could pull off the bang is Nicki Minaj.
yeah, but a lot of these kids was getting bullied for styles that's like popping and popular now, and I'm just like, damn. And it's crazy to see that people was really like, I didn't really see bullying growing up like that for real. I heard of it on TV, but like, like the whole, nerds and I feel like I don't know.
I did. If you wasn't around my way, if you wasn't dressed fresh to death, you get clowned on. So is so.
She
I
never
guess I would have to have been a nerd to like, feel
I was never a
um
nerd, but it was just. But
yeah,
uh,
but I didn't hang around people or be around people that like, we all probably like joked and clowned and, roasted people, but like the type of bullying I see these people be going through, I'm like, bro, I don't remember people, going through that type, but
that's weird you saying that.
like being shoved in lockers. Woohoo.
That's weird you saying that because you yourself said that. But that's because you was turning them down. But yeah, niggas was throwing rocks at you.
Yeah, that's in Florida. That's not bullying. That's just in general. Niggas getting their feelings.
Okay.
But people wasn't like throwing people in lockers or, shoving their head in toilet bowls. That was not. I'm like, yo, that's wild. But in Florida, if you told a dude no, they'll throw a rock at you. They'll
That's
rock your whole life.
that white people. That's probably that white people shit to stuff it in the locker rooms and
Yeah. To
swirlies
me,
and
that's
shit.
like bullying. Like black people, we clown folks, we roast you and stuff like we joke around, and everybody be dying laughing, But it was no like, oh, let's give you a wedgie or what's the other stuff that I'm like, oh,
The
people really
wedgies,
do
the
stuff like that to people, or sitting there calling you a mullet head, and you out here about to cry. Black people back then didn't even know what a mullet head was. Black people wasn't getting no mullet head. We probably got little what's that thing called? The one in the middle.
with the parts, with the part in the
No,
middle.
like when you just cut off your sides and then a mohawk. We probably the
Oh,
most
the
we seen was
mohawk
a
or the
mohawk.
fade. Mohawk or the fade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. The mohawk.
I guess it depends on like the type of, I guess, schooling you went to or school area you went to.
Yeah, because I ain't never seen no black dude with a bowl cut.
Exactly.
And if he did, he's probably yeah.
And all of us, if we was roasting somebody or you was joking around or anything like that, like we wouldn't consider that being bullied. Yeah, because everybody get roasted. Everybody be clowning. But I
You know,
guess for white kids, it probably just hurt. I don't know.
you know what's
I guess
funny?
it probably was bullying. We just didn't see it as that.
You know what's funny you say that because there's a picture and it's an old picture, and it had Coyle Ray, Megan Thee Stallion, Saweetie, and Lizzo, and it was like one's get ridiculed, and she called it ridicule. It was like one get ridiculed for being fat, one get ridiculed for being too skinny, one get ridiculed for having plastic surgery, and one get ridiculed for being tall and natural. It was like black women can't win, and that's how she looked at it. But other people looked at it, it was like, no, it means that anybody can get it.
Exactly.
It's like black people will roast you for fucking anything, and that's just how we grow up. It's just like
It didn't be cracking up with and still be around each other like, damn, this nigga really said this about me. That person don't love me.
oh man, because I remember like one of my little sister friends. First time she seen me, and the first thing I did was I clowned on her, and I was like, "Yo, I thought that she had like a lisp like Mike Tyson, and she had these open toe sandals, and I said her feet looked like Vienna sausages.
Dude.
My sisters they were looking at me and like, you were so mean. It's just like I ain't do this. I'm just poking fun. You know what's funny? The girl, she took a liking to me. I don't know why. Because I was like,
Because she found you
my sister-
funny. Some
I
people
guess so.
like that.
It was funny. The funny part is because my sister was just like, I don't need you flirting with none of my friends no more. So I was just like, all right, I won't flirt. So this one, it was just like, I made it my purpose just to clown her all the fucking time. Next thing you know, she took a liking to it. And I'm like, okay.
That's so crazy.
Sometimes it should be working like that. And so, and
You didn't flirt, but she fell in love with laughing. I'm telling you.
that lets me know sometimes you can laugh a girl's panties off if you're really good.
Girl, one thing about girls, we gonna laugh. Oh, if it's one thing we gonna do is laugh, and we'll laugh all the way to the bank.
All right, let's see what she look like.
Never went to parties or dances, definitely never had a date. Today, Holly has completely transformed herself. She's about to show herself off here to a guy named Jason, who, by the way, Holly says, was the only guy in school who ever actually talked to her. So take one last look at Holly. Today, Holly has not only changed her look, but she has also changed her name. Her name now is Sinful Cindy. Here's Cindy.
Oh, she's a stripper.
We here, girl. We here. I said the same shit. She a damn stripper. See that? That's a glow up. That right there is a glow up. That girl went from, that's a different person. You couldn't tell me that was the same person. What'd you think, B?
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Say it again.
I said that's a glow up.
That's a whole glow up.
That's a whole glow up. So
This became a whole stripper.
That's what I said. Oh
She
man.
cut. I don't even know if I could say she cut off the bangs, but
That's what I'm talking. That's what most people talk about when you talk about geek to chic or having a big old glow up. That's the stuff we're used to, where you was like super nerdy, and then like you couldn't dress. That's the
exactly.
Like, that's when you turn. You like, damn. You was like, woo.
And I remember more episodes where they would bring, like, I guess people who bullied them, they would come on the show after they glow up so they can tell the bullier or the person that bullied them, oh, you missed out. It's like that used to be the glow up era. Gave you hope that, at this moment right now, you might not look your best, but give it a couple years, sis. You're going to be better.
And that is words to live by. So, I'm about to go ahead and shut this down. So, B, you got any last words before we shut this down?
No.
Also, tell me where they can find you if they want to.
At Material Life, MATERIALLYFE at Material Life on everything.
All right, you heard the lady at Material Life on everything. You can also find me at Oskino Fly. That's OSTINO_fly. All right. B, I want to thank you for jumping on, coming to the after party with me.
I know I had too much fun. We need to do it again. Just on some let's just talk. And, great topics. This was great.
All right. Hey, whenever you want to, I'm down with it. So uh, I hope all of y'all had fun with that. I know I did. This is the after party, and we're going to be signing out. Peace.
Peace.